Hi, this is Noah with Recurability, where we simply make sense over and over again. Hey, today I want to talk to you about the importance of why in merchant services selling. So, specifically, my channel is dedicated to helping merchant services professionals become more efficient and effective at selling credit card processing. But what I often don't hear is the why behind someone should do business with you being articulated in a very clear and precise manner. What I mean is I often ask new business consultants that come to me and ask, hey, what can I do differently to be more effective in merchant services? And I'll often ask them the question of, if a merchant asks you why they should do business with you over somebody else, what is your answer? Right? That answer is actually going to be different for every single person, right? The value that you can bring to the table should be able to be clearly articulated to your business that you're in front of in a way that's compelling and clear and addresses their concerns. Now, what I mean is, when somebody asks me that question, I'm going to tell them, I've done this for 18 years. I've helped thousands and thousands of businesses. I've made every mistake possible on somebody else, so I don't have to make it on you. I also operate in a way that is based on a concierge grade customer service model where you have my cell phone number forever. Because I've done this for so long, there's a very low probability chance that I'm going anywhere unless I get hit by a bus. So what that means is you have someone that you can trust that has industry experience and is willing to listen to your story and help you grow your business, right? The other thing is maybe if you're getting started, it could simply be, hey, your value proposition is you're simply helping people save money. I would encourage you, saving money is important to business owners and can be part of your value proposition. Just don't make it the whole thing. There needs to be a component of you selling you to the business. Now, a lot of business consultants that I visit with that are starting in their merchant services career will articulate a value proposition based on the products they sell. I would encourage you not to do that, predominantly because most processors, let's say First Data or Fiserv, they sell credit card processing across hundreds of different channels. And the people that are selling in those other channels all compete directly against you and are all selling those exact same products. The main question is why should they do business with you over someone else that might be selling the exact same product? The other why that I want you to kind of consciously answer or write down is, why should your partners refer business to you, right? So basically, you're trying to answer the question of why should your partners care about merchant services referrals and sending them to you. I partner with lots of financial institutions, and my answer to that question is I am there to help them obtain and retain business for their financial institution, leveraging merchant services to do so. What I mean is, imagine you go through and talk to a business, you show them saving $1,300 a month in their credit card processing, right? If another bank walks through the door and shows that savings to a financial institution customer, they're going to leverage that to try to steal that customer from a bank, right? So they're going to leverage that as a pain point to try to fix that pain point, to try to woo them over to another financial institution. So the partners that I work with, I'm trying to encourage them to have a mindset of leverage merchant services wins to reduce the chance they'll lose a customer. And on the same vein, if we can go in and leverage merchant services to show someone saving 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,300, 3,000. Last year, the largest savings I showed somebody was $7,000 a month on the merchant processing. If we can go in and show them that savings, and then we can leverage that to help win a loan, maybe help win a business account, help win a customer decide to move to that financial institution to bank with them, right? So the idea is my why with the partners I work with is clearly articulated and spoken to them every time I visit with them. And then you want to get into a habit of every time you see them, simply have the same message, which is, I'm telling my bankers again, I'm there to help them obtain, retain merchants, or obtain and retain business for their financial institution, leveraging merchant services to do it, right? I'm trying to do it in a way that's in alignment with their financial institution's culture in alignment with a mission to help win loans, win accounts by using merchant services to solve a pain point to make the bank more attractive. You can do this same sort of why answer for any partner, whether it's a chamber of commerce, whether it's a customer that is a franchise, for instance. You're trying to sell a franchise if you're partnering with them on consistency, on merchant services professionalism, on concierge grade customer service that represents the franchise well and makes the franchise more attractive to people coming to the franchise and working with them. Meaning, you're going to systemize things, you're going to make it clear, you're going to give them a low pricing model that's based on a group pricing, and you're going to do that with you as the selling point, meaning you bring your professionalism, your experience to it, right? So, whoever your partner is, articulate, write down why somebody should refer business to you. And then every time you talk to somebody, leverage that as a tool to help increase the referral flow that you get from that partner. The final thing is the why, answering the why is also one of the most effective ways of obtaining new partners, whether it's going in and talking to financial institutions, talking to CPAs, talking to attorneys that might be starting new businesses, talking to business consultants that work with businesses to help them grow, working with management companies, with real estate agents, with with groups like BNI or networking groups. All of those things are very powerful. However, they're powerful from the perspective of you have to have a value proposition that you're ready to articulate to them. I'd also encourage you that when you're getting ready to speak into these businesses, that you remember that people are just people, right? People want to talk to people that they feel comfortable around, that they enjoy. So what that means is get stories, articulate your vision, articulate your value proposition, but don't be afraid to simply like have fun, talk with people, and tell them about yourself and your life, right? Otherwise, again, this is Noah with Recurability. Just a few things for you to consider in regards to answering the question of why your merchants should do business with you and why partners should do business with you as a way of deepening your value, increasing referral partners, and selling more deals. Otherwise, again, it's Noah with Recurability, where we simply make sense over and over again. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.